ஈஸியாக கேளுங்களா? ஓகே சார்.
Today is July 19, 2023, and this is MS Evening Session number 1148. And the attendees are Dakshin Siddharth, Hariharan. Vishwa initially took up the weekend attendance model, but today, since he was free, he came here and he started attending. And we were playing football as chess activity. Between a match between Dakshin Siddharth and Hariharan was going on, and we just finished it. Vishwa also joined. Now that Vishwa has come, I really appreciate you for taking the time. Even in the free time, you could have gone back home. Adik Bala, you have come here. I appreciate that. So why don't you both clap for it? Dakshin has made a 1 hour presentation day before yesterday. Hariharan did as much same duration yesterday. So Vishwa, it's been long since Vishwa has made a presentation. So Dakshin and Hariharan are going to conduct court martial session, which is a very famous activity in 2019 MS Evening Session. That is, people will ask questions and candidate will answer any question. So I am not going to play the task. Dakshin and Hariharan alone will ask Vishwa the question, and we will see the time as how long it goes. It's exactly 7 o'clock. Let's see how far Vishwa is maintaining the temperature and the stamina. Come. 3, 2, 1, go.
Hi, Vishwa.
Hi.
So, you were preparing for some time about the presentation topics which we gave you. So, you must have had like an overview about what you were going to present. So, answer my question which I asked earlier. Who's your favorite sports person and why?
My favorite sports person is Virat Kohli.
Why?
He will bat well and he has more records in cricket. That's why I like Virat Kohli.
Okay. What are some of his records you like?
75 centuries in international cricket and more runs at current time, and he has a record in IPL like 973 runs in a season. That
It's a hypothetical question. If you are the captain, Indian captain, you have played for just 25 years. You have to play, and the young people, some young people who are coming into the Indian team, they are waiting outside for some chances. If you are a captain, would you retire and give the chance for the younger people, or you will be still giving on the India?
if I can do it, this means I will play. If I cannot do means I will give chances to the youngsters and I will make them to play and make them to win as a coach. Like,
So if you retire after that, what's the plan for making India better?
now I will give my monies to charities like.
Okay. What do you think is the benefit for a citizen? If you are Virat Kohli, if he is living in Delhi, he is living in Chennai, both are avid cricket fans. I am living in Bihar. Okay. We three are your fans. And you are playing, you are earning. What's the benefit for us? And why do you think people are getting enslaved to celebrity cricketers and there is no benefit for them? In fact, lots of time is wasted for them, lots of money is wasted for them. If Dakshin wants to watch you hit your 76th century in a one-day match, Dakshin has to spend for the auditorium. If Hariharan wants to see you playing in an IPL game or in a T20 international, Hariharan has to book his flight, he has to spend the money. And what is the benefit for these two guys being Virat Kohli's fan?
They will feel happy, sir, if I make 76 century means they feel happy.
So Dakshin will get his free lunch if you score 76 century, and Hariharan will get his bonus in his income in his chosen occupation. Then why are we always mentally driven towards this kind of a feeling?
Sir,
Yeah, I agree with your point. As a fan, I was like you. My idol was Sachin Tendulkar. Each time when Sachin scored a century, I would feel happy as if I have scored a century. But what benefit did I get because of Sachin Tendulkar? I don't have any.
Sir,
Okay, whichever question you are looking for some time, if answer flashes later, you can tell us and you can answer that. Next question.
Yes. Okay, Vishwa. So far good answers.
thank you.
So I'd like to extend what sir asked. Do you, let's say you're a very famous celebrity, okay, and not just cricket, anything, you have like a say on everything. You have, let's say, 80 million Instagram followers, 10 million Twitter followers and all. So how will you use social media to make a positive impact?
Um,
Because there are a lot of kids watching you, and because this generation uses Instagram a lot, so they see you, they follow you, and if you do something bad, they'll learn from that also. And if you do something controversial, they'll also be inspired to do something controversial. So will you use your like profile to create a positive impact, or will you live your life as you want?
no, I will if I have many followers and like that means I will use that for my followers use only. If I am posting something like positive thoughts means they will get a thing. He is saying like this, we have to do like that. So they will do that.
Hurry.
I am asking three part of questions. As Dakshin mentioned, I am continuing with that. You was playing a bad performance, which here all over you performed all over matches. In that you was performed very bad performance in that match. The people are they're giving their words as rubbish and very aggressive. How will you overcome that?
I will. I didn't listen. I won't listen that talks, and I will make my calm, and I will practice more, and I will work on it.
And a sport person should be in the social media or not? Justify us or explain the reason why.
If he wants means he can use.
Okay.
So if the people are watching cricket, they learn leadership and calmness and decision making and tactical moves. So it's true or not?
Yeah,
And,
it's true only. If one player is playing means everyone. If for example, you two are playing opposite teams. He have watched you are playing, and you have watched his playing means you can know how he is playing and how he will captaining team like that. It's
This can applicable in the any field like office, school.
yeah, it can be. If in office means how he is working like that.
Some children are appreciated for having very good general knowledge. Some people or some children are criticized for having very bad and ordinary general knowledge. In your opinion, do you think having general knowledge will be a key to becoming successful in life? Or if you say no, then why do you think people are really emphasizing more or putting pressure more on knowing more general knowledge? GK is so important. GK is so important. Like if you look into the education system way back in the 1990s, general knowledge was considered to be one of the biggest chronicles of an education. What's your opinion about this?
Sir,
Do you really think a person has to have good general knowledge for becoming successful in life?
yes.
Yes. Why? Why do you think so?
Sir, because everyone has to know about the world and everything.
How is your assessment about your general knowledge? If I ask you to give mark for your general knowledge out of 100, how much will you give for?
Sir, 70.
70. What is the capital of Delhi?
Sir,
That is
not
what it
like a question.
The capital of Delhi.
Sir, capital.
Capital of Delhi.
Agra.
Agra.
இல்லையே.
Hey, capital of Delhi. Delhi. What is Delhi?
New Delhi.
New Delhi.
New Delhi.
What is New Delhi?
Delhi capital Delhi தானா?
சொல்லு.
Countries can have a capital. Is New Delhi a country?
சார் நோ சார்.
அதுதான்
சார்
சொல்லி
தமிழ்நாடுக்கு சென்னை.
சரி. Okay. What is the Sorry. Sorry, what is the okay, let's get into country.
Yes.
What is the capital of Germany?
Sir.
Okay. Tell me some capital of some countries that you know. What's the capital of our country? India?
Sir, Delhi.
Delhi only. So tell me some of the countries and their capitals, whatever you know.
Sir, I don't know.
Okay, you know.
Except
Fine.
India, sir.
Except India. Good. Then you are the best citizen because you don't want to know anything else other than your country. So you are really good. My next question before I go to Dakshin, they can sink in other questions by the meantime. What movie do you like and what is the reason for it? Which
Movie?
movie? Yeah.
Sir, movie. Sir, MS Dhoni.
Why do you like it? Come closer.
MS Dhoni. Sir, in the story, we can see how life hits our situation and how he is facing his situation and achieving his goal. Yes.
If you watch that movie, in one match, MS Dhoni was playing against Yuvraj Singh.
Yes.
Can you explain the scene?
Sir, at that scene, Yuvraj Singh had scored more runs, sir. After that, MS Dhoni came to bat. He will out, sir.
So, does he speak good about Yuvraj Singh? Yeah,
Really, they play against.
MS Dhoni became the fan of Yuvraj Singh. They played against each other. Yuvraj Singh, MS Dhoni yavarne yaru
Yes, total sets were
Yeah, of course, yes. Yuvraj Singh was a great player. What kind of shots you are expecting from MS Dhoni to play? Unorthodox. MS Dhoni எல்லாரும் லவ் பண்றது வந்து விஸ்வா பிச் நாவலே மாதிரி விளையாடுறாரு. எக்ஸ்பெக்ட் தான் நாவலே என்னோட ஆசை விளையாடுறது மிட் விக்கெட்டில் சிக்ஸ் அடிக்கணுமா இப்படி அடிக்கணுமா ஆம்பவர் வச்சு அடிக்கணும் அவ்வளோதான் தெரியும். யூ வாட்ச் யுவராஜ் இஸ் பிளேயிங். யுவராஜோடைய கவர் ட்ரைவ்லாம் பாரு, பேக் ஃபுட் கவர் ட்ரைவ் பாரு, ஸ்வீப் ஷாட் பாரு, மிட் விக்கெட் ஷாட் பாரு, அவ்வளோ அழகாக இருக்கும். யுவராஜோடைய ப்ரைமில் பார்த்தீங்கன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்க, இப்படி பிடிச்சி நின்றுட்டு இருக்கணும் லெஃப்ட் ஹேண்ட், இப்படி பிடிச்சிட்டு நிற்கும் போது அப்படி பவுலர் பார்த்து ஜெர்க்கு கொடுக்கும். அந்த ஜெர்க்கு அவன் கொடுத்தாலும் கண்டிப்பாக சிக்ஸ் தான். அவ்வளோ அழகாக இருக்கும் பார்க்குறதுக்கு. இட் வில் பி சச் அ வண்டர்ஃபுல் ஃபீஸ் டு வாட்ச். இவன் பேட்டிங் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஆக்வர்டாக இருக்கும். சிவநாராயண் சந்திரபால் சொல்கிறான் வெஸ்ட் இண்டீஸ். நீ சும்மா நீ வீட்டுக்கு போனாலும் சிவநாராயண் சந்திரபால் பேட்டிங் ஸ்டைல் பார்த்து ஆக்ட் பண்ணி காட்டு. அதே மாதிரி தான் இவன் பேட்டிங் இவ்வளோ பெருசு காலுக்கு வர பாலை பார்த்து அடிக்கிறப்போ இவன் கால் அடிபட்டுக்கூடாதுன்ட்டு தான் பண்ணது அந்த ஹெலிகாப்டர். அது ஆக்சுவலாக பயந்து பண்ணுது. அந்த மாதிரி அதே அண்ணாத்த ரசிக்கிறது அது நடந்தது எல்லாம் ஒன்று. ஸோ வாஸ் தோனி praising Yuvraj Singh in that match or was he criticizing Yuvraj Singh?
Sir,
பாராட்டி பேசணும்னா எனக்கு திட்டினாங்க.
நல்லா விளாட்னான்னு சொல்லுவாங்க சார். சார் அப்படிதான் சார்.
Sir, Yuvraj Singh Dhoni.
County match விளையாடாண்டா.
Yes sir, they will be opposite.
First match.
Instead of the body bouncer.
இவன் அவனுடைய கட்டிஸோட போவான் தோனி.
Yes.
யுவராஜ் சிங் அவன் சும்மா மாசா இறங்கும்.
Kick back. இயர்ஃபோன்ஸ்லாம்
போட்டு சார் யுவராஜ் சிங் மாதிரி ஒரு
சார் எனக்கு நல்லா சொன்ன மாதிரியும் தெரியல சார், கிண்டல் பண்ண மாதிரி தெரியல.
பயங்கர பிரமிப்போட பேசுவான். தோற்று போயிட்டு வந்தவங்க ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் கேட்பாங்க. அப்போ அவன் சொல்லுவான் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் வந்துட்டு அவனை நக்கலாக பேசும்போது சொல்லணும், நாங்கள் எல்லோரும் சேர்ந்து 230 அடித்தோம்.
அவன் ஒத்தாலா
இல்லை அவன் சொல்கிறது சூப்பராக இருக்கும். 232 அடித்தோம். அவங்க டீம் வந்து 280 1985 அப்படின்னா இந்தியன் அவங்க டீம் அடிச்சாங்க யுவராஜ் சிங் சூப்பராக இருக்கும் மாசாக இருக்கும் ஹீ ரெஸ்பெக்டட் யுவராஜ் சிங் ஸோ மச். அதுக்கப்புறம் ராகுல் டிராவிட் டெண்டுல்கரையும் இவனை கேப்டன் ஆகணும்னா இவன் அதை அப்படியே கைப்பிடிச்சிட்டான் தோனி. தோனி
Dhoni
Yours.
2007 வேர்ல்டு கப்பில் பங்களாதேஷ் கூட நம்ம தோக்கணும். தோத்தோட சச்சின் வந்துட்டு தைரியமாக தோனியை கேப்டன் ஆகணும்னு சொல்கிறாங்க.
ஆமாம் சார் அது
அப்போ டிராவிட் என்ன சொல்கிறாரு, ஐ வுட் லைக் டு ஸ்டெப் டவுன். அப்போ டிராவிட் தான் கேப்டன். 2003 வேர்ல்டு கப்பில் கங்குலி ஃபைனல்ஸ் வரைக்கும் நம்ம கூட்டு போனாங்க. 2007 வேர்ல்டு கப்பில் டிராவிட் வந்துட்டு லீக் மேட்ச்சில் பங்களாதேஷ் அடி வாங்கிருந்தாங்க. நான் கேப்டன் வந்து ஸ்டெப் டவுன் ஆகிக்கிறேன். டெண்டுக்கு தைரியமாக ஸ்ரீகாந்த் கிட்ட போய் சொல்கிறாரு. ஸ்ரீகாந்த் கபில் தேவ் கவாஸ்கர் அவன் மூணு
ஸ்ரீகாந்த் தான் இப்போ
கிருஷ்ணமாச்சாரி ஸ்ரீகாந்த்
அவன் கோத்தம்.
ஹி வாஸ் ஒன் ஆஃப் த செலக்டர்ஸ். இந்த சின்ன பையனை கொடுத்து பாருங்க, அவங்க நல்லா வருவாங்க. தோனியை கேப்டன் ஆகுது டெண்டுல்கர். அப்போ யுவராஜ் சிங்க்கு வந்துட்டு எல்லாருமே கொடுக்கணும்னு யோசிச்சுட்டு இருக்கும்போது யுவராஜ் சிங் வாஸ் வீக் இன் டிசிப்ளின். இட்ஸ் லைக் மோர் லைக் அதனால் அந்த ஒரு ரீசனுக்காக கேப்டனே ஆக்கப்படாத ஒரே ஆள் இந்தியன் கிரிக்கெட் யுவராஜ் சிங். சூப்பர் பிளேயர், ஆல்ரவுண்டர், நல்ல ஸ்பின்னர், ஆஃப் ஸ்பின்னர். அவங்ககிட்ட கேரக்டர் சரியில்லைங்கிற ஒரே ஒரு காரணத்துக்காக தோனி வந்து யோசிச்சு கூட்டினாங்க. ஹீ கிராப்ட் வித் போத் ஹேண்ட்ஸ்.
வேர்ல்ட் கப் ஜெயிச்சு.
கபில் தேவை விட பெரிய 3 ஐசிசி டைட்டில் அவ்வளோ ஈஸியாக வின் பண்ண முடியாது ஒரு கேப்டன். ஸ்டீவாவுக்கு அப்புறம் ரிக்கி பாண்டிக்கு அப்புறம் ஐசிசி டைட்டில் விளையாண்டதே தான். T20 வேர்ல்டு கப் ஒன்று, ஒன் டே வேர்ல்டு கப் ஒன்று, அப்புறம் ஏஷியா கப்.
சார் இதை பார்த்து ரிக்கி பாண்டிங் 5 ட்ரோஃபி வருது.
ரிக்கி பாண்டிங் தான் வேர்ல்ட்ஸ் லீடிங் கேப்டன்.
நல்ல கேப்டன்.
சரியான கேப்டன். 3 வேர்ல்டு கப் அடிச்சு கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. ஐ மீன் அதாவது 2003 வேர்ல்டு கப் பாண்டிங் எடுத்தான், 2007 வேர்ல்டு கப் பாண்டிங் தான் எடுத்தான், அப்புறம் T20 வேர்ல்டு கப் 2007 2000. அப்புறம் ஹி வாஸ் பார்ட் ஆஃப் 2011 வேர்ல்டு கப். ஹி வாஸ் பார்ட் 2 வேர்ல்டு கப், ஒன் டே வேர்ல்டு கப் மட்டும் வாங்கி கொடுத்துருக்கான், 2 ஏஷியா கப் ஐசிசி டைட்டில் வாங்கி கொடுத்துருக்கான், ஒரு சார்ஜா டைட்டில் வாங்கி கொடுத்துருக்கான். இந்தியா, பாகிஸ்தான், ஆஸ்திரேலியா, பங்களாதேஷ், ஸ்ரீலங்கா. ஏஷியா கப் 2 வேர்ல்டு கப், ஒரு சார்ஜா, 5 ஐசிசி டைட்டில்ஸ். ரிக்கி பாண்டிங் இஸ் லீட். ஸ்டீவ் 3 டைட்டில், தோனி 3 டைட்டில், கபில் தேவ் 1 டைட்டில். அவ்வளோதான். மற்றவங்க எல்லாம் ஒவ்வொரு ஐசிசி டைட்டில். ஸோ நெக்ஸ்ட் கொஸ்டின்.
So, Vishwa, like in this generation, kids are using a lot of like cell phone and like they're getting distracted. So, have you experienced real and great well? So, how do you keep phones away and focus on your studies?
I will not use phones now. My parents will not allow to use phones for me.
So, do you like that or do you want the phone? Or
I like that, but I won't use.
so you're understanding the reason behind why they.
Yes.
They are afraid of his brother, Vishwa's brother. What's his name?
So Dinesh.
Dinesh is because if Vishwa uses, then Dinesh will also use.
Oh yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir,
Hari.
so when you are rising a child, that time you prefers the sir, non-technology era or technology era? Like this.
இப்போ நான் குழந்தையா இருக்கிறதா
Vishwa
Oh, எனக்கு-
கோலே இல்லைன்னா விஸ்வாக்கு ஒரு கோலை செட் பண்ணி அதில் வந்துட்டு அவன் அப்பா
நீ அப்பா வரணும் குழந்தை எப்படி வளர்க்கலாம்?
ஓகே, jokes apart, he is asking if you are raising a child, will you be raising it as a non-technological era or technological era? Non-technological era means 80s and 90s. Technological era means 2000 to 2010 and 2010 to the pursuing present.
Sir, at the time technology will develop more, sir. So I will make him to use technology.
Okay. Tell me one good thing about Hariharan and one thing that you want him to improve.
Improve.
And tell me one good thing you observe in Dakshin Siddharth and tell me one thing that you think Dakshin Siddharth should improve.
Thank you for this.
Sir,
Improvement first சொல்லு. நல்ல விஷயங்கள் as a friend, as a brother, younger brother உனக்கு நிறைய இருக்குன்னு தெரியும். இம்ப்ரூவ்மெண்ட் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் சொல்லு, அப்புறம் நல்ல விஷயங்கள் என்ன
Sir, improvement.
சரி, நல்ல விஷயங்கள் மைண்டில் வர நல்ல விஷயத்தை சொல்லுங்க.
Sir, they both can speak well and they will talk well with their friends, including me. நல்லா ஜாலியாக பேசுவாங்க சார். Sir, they will speak very jolly to everyone.
Okay.
Then
Okay, fine. They are jovial people. They interact very well. They are very good in interpersonal communication. Agreed. நீ சொல்கிறது ப்ராப்பரான இங்கிலீஷ் வேர்ட்ஸ் சொல்லணும்னா இதெல்லாம் சொல்லலாம், பரவாயில்ல. Tell me one of or some of the improvements you think Hari has to imbibe upon, and some of the improvement that Dakshin has to imbibe upon. Imbibe அப்படின்னா உள்கொள்ளுதல் அப்படின்னு அர்த்தம். அது எதுவாக இருக்கலாம் சார். I think Harina has to improvise on the sports. Sir, I think Dakshinana has to improvise on organizing. If you keep a chocolate box and if you keep a cake box, Dakshinana will only eat the cake and he will never bother to close the box, sir. And he will never bother to take his own water can. அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி இதை என்னன்னு சொல்லணும்.
சார் எதுவும் இல்லை
இவ்வளோ தூரம் பில்டப் பண்ணி
சார்.
ஒன்றுமே இல்லையா? சரி, ஓகே
சார்.
சரி, அப்படின்னா திரும்ப வர
எஸ் சார்.
20 minutes. Any questions?
சார் சார் இப்போ ஓகே ஹரிஹரன் ஆச்சி ஸோ ஓகே ஓகே ஸோ விஸ்வா ನಾವು let's say you're a marketer விஸ்வா
ஏன்னா
you're marketing in sir என்ன சார் lighter okay so this is a lighter okay now with your customers now you have to make this by this you have 2 minutes
ஓ
சிகரெட்டுக்கு மட்டும் யூஸ் பண்ணுறது மாதிரி பேசிட்டு Sell this lighter. Be careful for the money. Sell this lighter to us.
சார் ஓகே
2 minutes time
Yeah.
stop
Hi everyone, this is the lighter. We can use this for firing anything. Like sir, ஊதுபத்தி can you say?
Agarbatti.
Agarbatti and if we have to fire the stove means
Stop.
we can use it to make fire and
How much does it cost?
sir 10 rupees.
Okay. Is
Ah.
it worth 10 rupees?
Yeah, it has more fuel but not heavy.
No, I bought this exclusively for this.
Sound.
it's imagine
If we are traveling in a non-light area means we can use this and we can.
I love lighters. I'm looking forward to have the lighter that Silver used in Expendables, which is available online, but I'm not, no, I like it, I love it, and I would like to dare to have it, but something in me stops me. So, that one is little box. They do like this and it will open, it will fire, and then it will close. The very sound of it, clicking sound itself is very. I am a kind of a guy who likes all that. And I very
Okay.
it's like good journals, leather-bound journals, and pens. I am always a slave of pens. I am always a slave of watches. In the money, கையில் fidgeting பண்ணிட்டே இருக்கிற மாதிரி எனக்கு ஒரு பழக்கம். So fidget spinner இதெல்லாம். So if I purchase this lighter, and if I get my finger burnt, will your company be responsible? Then why are they selling this to me?
Sir,
For a consumer like me who is buying a lighter not for firing purpose, what's your advice?
sir, we have to do like this, not to do like that. And
This is how you learn English. This is how you learn English. You கூச்சப்படுறீங்க
Yes, sir.
தப்பா பேசுவோம்.
can I go
Sure, why not?
sir, and
சரி, okay, relax.
stop
So Vishwa, last question, and then you are coming here. ஹரிஹரன் போது இதில் என்ன கற்றுக்கலாம்? 25 நிமிஷமா இதில் என்ன கற்றுக்கலாம்?
சரி, இப்படியெல்லாம் கேள்வி கேட்டால் இப்படியெல்லாம் பதில்
பரவாயில்ல, ரொம்ப நல்லாவே ட்ரை பண்ணேன். அடிக்கடி இதை வைப்போம்.
ஓகே,
ஓகே,
தேங்க்ஸ்.
வராது.
Can I search? I'm imagining as a scenario that you three are the sellers. Like that, I am a wholesaler in the market. Wholesale shop, I am a marketer, and you are buyer for the small shops, sir. Customers, sir. So for this lighter, we have been packing securely for no damages. So it causes more cost, but we didn't. We don't like to mention that, sir. So our safety is the trust for the people who are buying this, sir. So we need safety, and it is not strictly used for small peoples that below 10, sir. And this can be used in the experiments and some science experiments that children are doing the science exhibition, and when we go into the tracking for the safety measure, lighting any campfire for this, it will be useful, sir. And here the level is there, sir. So in the rainy or windy season, we can be keeping the higher level, and we can be easily fire up, sir. And it can be refillable, sir. And in some lighters it will not be optional, sir. It will be not there. In these lighters it can be used. And
Very nice. Would you like to buy it?
How much?
it cost 10 rupees, sir, but in offer we are giving 8 rupees.
9 rupees.
8.
I won't pay more than 5 rupees.
So
Bargain, come on. Why do you think it's more worth more than 5? Because I'm getting the same worth in another shop. A lighter which can do the same things, but he's selling me for 5.
Yeah.
He is buying for 5, then I would pay only 4.
we are securely packing, sir, and we are giving the manual.
What's the guarantee that the refilling unit is getting broken and the fuel is pouring down, dripping down, and it gets into my hand?
Electric lighters. So how electric lighters are way more safer. So
We have tested 10 times each lighter.
Will you be costing? I mean, will you be spending for an electric lighter?
but like
2 days before, your younger daughter wanted us late pencil, and you didn't even take words for it.
okay, yeah. Not so big deal.
Such a wonderful gracious customer. So.
Yes, sir. We are giving the warranty and guarantee for this, this product, and
How many years warranty?
3 months.
3 months.
3 months, and this no one gives the lighter for warranty, so we are giving. So
Then it is worth 10 rupees. Then it is worth 10. Good job.
Yes.
Fantastic.
thank you, sir.
Very well.
Guarantee and warranty.
Yeah.
லைட்டருக்கே கேரண்டி வாரண்டி கொடுத்துருவாங்க. Right.
10 ரூபா பொருளுக்கு வாரண்டி கொடுக்குறோம்.
I'll give you a demonstration. Are you chair port straight over? I'll give you a demonstration. நீங்கள் 3 பேர் எனக்கு
பென்சில் அழகாக வைப்பாங்க சார்.
யார்?
அந்த சீரியஸ் ஐகானிக்.
அது பார்த்ததில்லடா நான். அதாவது அது யூடியூப்பில் சும்மா பார்த்ததோட சரி.
அது நம்ம விற்கிறது பார்க்கல சார்.
இல்லை படம் பேர் என்ன வால் ஸ்ட்ரீட்.
ஒரே டே வாங்க.
ஆமாம் என்னமோ சொல்லிட்டு இப்படி உட்காருவாங்க. என்ன சொல்லுவான்? ஆமாம் அது பார்த்தேன்.
இல்லை சார், அவன் இன்னும் அவன் ஃப்ரெண்டுக்கு ஒருத்தர் கொடுப்பான் சார். அவன் செம்மையாக கட்டி கொடுப்பான். அவன் வந்து ஒரு இது சொல்லுவான் சார். நீங்கள் பண்ணுங்க சார், கட்சியில் பார்க்கலாம் சார்.
இல்லை அவன் அந்த சீன் பார்த்தேன். என்னமோ சொல்லிட்டு அதாவது he will come to an impression as if அந்த பெண்ணை வாங்கி ஆகணுங்கிற மாதிரி ஒரு கண்டிஷனை கிரியேட் பண்ணிட்டு உட்காந்துருவான் அப்படியே. ஏதோ ஒரு ஸ்டேட். அது என்ன ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட்டு?
சார் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் அவன் ஒரு
ஏதோ ஒன்று எழுதுறா,
நாப்கின் எடுத்து
கான்ட்ராக்ட் வேணுமான்னு எழுதுறா அப்படின்னு கேட்பான். ஐயோ பெண் இல்லையா அப்படின்னா அதனால் now I'll give you a demonstration. So அந்த demonstration எப்படி ஏதாவது இந்த மாதிரி கோர்ட் மார்ஷியல் அப்படிங்கிறது it grows up and emerges to the state of becoming and attending the interview which they both are going to do in just 2.5 years. 2 வருஷத்துல உங்க 2 பேருக்கு இன்டர்வியூ வரும். அவங்கவுங்க கேம்பஸ்குள்ளே வரும். ஹரிகரனுக்கு எம்சிடி கேம்பஸில் வரும், தக்ஷன் சித்தார்த்துக்கு தியாகராஜா காலேஜ் ஆஃப் இன்ஜினியரிங்கில் வரும். ஸோ அதுக்கு இது ஒருத்தர் கொஷின் கேட்டால் எப்படி ஆன்சர் பண்ணணுன்ட்டு I'll give you a demonstration. Okay? Either you can ask any questions. We'll finish it at 7:35. Anything. அவனுக்கு எப்படி ரேண்டமாக கேட்டீங்க? Everything under the plan. Start பண்ணுறீங்களா? Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. No jokes. Good evening, gentlemen.
So, good evening. How do you feel to be here standing for this?
Great, honored, privileged, because some of the other people outside and the security people whom we have recruited, they have told that not easily one can get an appointment of all you three members. Mr. Vishwa is a very big owner of a publishing company. Dakshin Siddharth, you are a owner of an automobile franchisee company, and Mr. Hariharan is an owner of hardware companies for computer peripherals. So, seeing all the three bosses and MNC CEOs together is a great privilege, and I'm feeling very honored.
If we are putting in your team, if your wish is be a leader or a member? No.
As the statement goes, an army of lions led by a sheep will always be defeated by an army of sheep led by one single lion. Let me give you a metaphor. That is, there is Team A, 100 sheep, one lion as a leader. Team B, 100 lions and one sheep as a leader. So, obviously, this team of 100 lions led by one sheep will be very badly defeated, because the leader is a sheep and the followers are lions. But here, the leader is a lion, but the followers are sheep. A good leader will make even the sheep as lions. So I would like to be a leader instead of being a sheep into a particular team.
If you get this job, how will you work?
My biggest dream is to get into an organization like yours, and I have got some specific particular skills which you would never miss, because if you go and throw your posters outside about your company, you'll have very less youngsters to pick up. But if you throw it to me, or if you hand it to me, you give me the poster, I will create an empire. I'll create an empire out of the poster. Only few people can do that, and I'm one among the few. So if you lose me, I think unfortunately I'm afraid you will be losing something. So I'll be doing all the things that you have been dreaming for a long time.
So, do you watch movies?
I do.
Which movie is your favorite movie and why?
There are many. Specifically, which language of movie that you
Or anything. Like your overall favorite movie.
My overall favorite movie. Can I narrow down with some of the heroes that I like?
Okay.
People I like are Sylvester Stallone, Robert Downey Jr., Liam Neeson. So let me narrow down towards Liam Neeson. I like Liam Neeson very much. Some of the movies that Liam Neeson acted as Oscar Schindler's List. Taken is a beautiful movie where Liam Neeson plays an ordinary father. His daughter will be kidnapped and he will be rescuing the daughter. If you ask me one particular movie, I would say the first Avenger, Captain America, because Captain America comes up with Chris Evans as a beautiful portrayal of the first Avenger. The discipline that he shows. Remember, he's living in America and he is living in the World War time. He's a veteran World War player, and also he is into an ordinary kind of 1940s, and he lived with complete discipline. As per the story, he lived with complete discipline, and after 75 years, he breaks out from the ice and he lives along with the modern superheroes with the same discipline. That's why I like the movies very much.
We watched your career. After you've been resigned from your college, you have been resigned to be a...
I got graduated from college.
Sir?
I got graduated from
As a
college.
professor.
As a professor. Okay, right.
You have been designed to one stand entrepreneur. So when that entrepreneur is not good luck and it's not going good, which career should be used in your vision?
There is no phase called as ill luck for an entrepreneur. If you become an entrepreneur, it is going to be a struggle. The statement goes like, an entrepreneur is the one who spends few years of struggled time and he enjoys a great phase of enjoyable time. I think my struggle times are over. In 2007, I became an entrepreneur. Even before my daughter was born, I became an entrepreneur. And so many of the people who liked my services. They kept on asking me, they kept on giving me the services. So there was no going back. So it was like, as you sow, so shall you reap. Let's say, for example, if I go to a particular college and I do the training well, one student gets placed and that person comes to the college and says that it's because of Manivan Sundaresan's training I got placed. Then the college calls me again. So this is how I got the offers for the past 17 years of my entrepreneurship. So there is no going back. But even if there were struggles, I would have kept this decision of being the entrepreneur. Once you come into it, there's no going back and there is never give up attitude. That is what has brought me here. That's what I believe.
If you are a leader in your team, how will you motivate your teammates to work?
Every single person has got a focal point. Like if you are here, being a owner of a publishing company, you have a focal point. That is a particular switch, which is the dynamic force. Mr. Dakshin has got a particular switch. Mr. Hariran has got a particular switch. So every person has got that one switch which will activate a new form of chronicle. What I will do is I will study the particular chronicle switch of the individual and I will go in that direction and I will keep on motivating him. See, look, you have done this when you were in college, you've done this when you were in school, you've done this when you played that particular sport. Such a man should not be slouching for all this. You know, if you speak about the success ratio of the person and if you keep reminding, even Lord Hanuman wanted a reminder. You know, way back if you get into the epic Ramayana, Jambavan, the Lord Jambavan had been always reminding Lord Hanuman as how strong he was. The prowess of Hanuman was not properly realized by himself. So Lord Jambavan kept on reminding. So we're all like Lord Hanuman. Somebody has to come and remind us how powerful we are. So I will keep reminding them and I will stay him. I will make him stay as an Hanuman. I will not let him go down like an ordinary monkey.
So, do you want sports?
Yes, I do.
So what's your favorite sport, sir?
Cricket. Obviously cricket.
So, let's say you're a leader and you've been following the cricket for a long time, so you must have seen a lot of guys in the team.
From 1980s.
Okay. So, let's talk about the different leaders who've been here. If you look at Dhoni, he's known for being cool and making good strategies. If you look at, let's say Sachin, he doesn't he's not like Dhoni, but he bats well and the other teammates want to do something for him because he's loved by everyone. So they, even in the 2011 World Cup, they lifted him on the shoulder, even though he was not the captain, but he is loved by everyone. Look at Virat Kohli. I mean, before he came on, there was a lot of sledging whenever India went outside. England, Australia used to sledge us a lot, and then when this guy came around, he was just like them.
Yeah.
And once he started sledging them,
He gave the taste of their own medicine.
And he's very aggressive and he motivates his teammates to also be aggressive and stand up against injustice like he did. And if you watch Rohit Sharma, he scolds his own teammates and he makes them work. So if you had to pick one of them and bring it to our company, so whose leadership style will you pick?
Can I pick someone who is not in this list?
Yeah, obviously, because I don't know much about other countries' cricket. I know more about Indian cricket, so I just know.
You know, even before this interview, way back when you were offering a cup of coffee to me in the reception, we were speaking about Krishnamacharya Srikanth and Sachin Tendulkar, my personal favorite. Sachin Tendulkar was taken to Pakistan and he was supposed to play the first test. And Sachin Tendulkar played under the captaincy of Krishnamacharya Srikanth. He was a juvenile captain, I would say.
He was the captain of that time.
He was the captain of that time. When Sachin debuted against Pakistan in 1989, and that was the first test. And it is a 5-match test series. Speculation was going on even before India took the flight to Pakistan, to Karachi. Speculation was going on that Tendulkar will not be playing, this little boy Tendulkar will not be playing. Maybe he is good in first class cricket, but in Pakistan, in the pitch of Javed Miander, Imran Khan, Wasim Akram, no, his nose will be bleeding and he's a sharp fellow. And if they bowl a bouncer, they will be unconscious. Likewise, there are a lot of criticisms, cringe statements, catcalls against Sachin Tendulkar. I specifically liked one press report where Krishnamacharya Srikanth attended. And he finishes the press report, and the press reporters are asking, "You're going to Pakistan, you're going to meet the lion in the lion's den. You're taking Sachin Tendulkar, this is a little boy who is just standing 5 feet tall. Okay, he played some first class cricket along with Vinod Kambli, he has scored some centuries. Are you going to count on him? Your money is on him?" He says, "Yes, definitely yes. I'm taking Sachin Tendulkar with me." After the press conference, Tendulkar was a little jittery, 16-year-old boy, very, very jittery. Krishnamacharya Srikanth straight away walks to the dress room of Sachin. "Why are you so nervous?" he asks. Now the press reporter asked a question, and of course you answered in my favor, but I still believe, Srikanth Paji, if you want to take somebody else, you can still make a decision. Srikanth puts a hand on his shoulder and he says, "Kid, we are playing the 5 match. Even if you are consuming ducks all around in the first 2 or 3 matches, you are playing all the 5 matches. Even if you are golden duck, you are playing all the 5 matches. You're in or out?" he's asking. He catches his feet and he gets his blessing and he goes there. And in the debut, in the first innings, he did not do well. The second innings, he scores 85. Second match, third match, fourth match, fifth match, India loses that particular tests, but Tendulkar became emergingly successful. So he asked a very simple question: if you are a leader, how would you motivate? How about that? That's the best way to motivate a person. It was that particular statement Krishnamacharya Srikanth uttered made the biggest god of cricket that we are celebrating now. He said, no matter what happens, you are playing all the 5 tests, okay? So no matter, Kapil Dev comes and says something, Gavaskar comes and says something, Ravi Shastri comes and says something, I don't care. I'm the captain, you are playing all the 5 matches. I would take that particular man to our company because he will make the rags to riches. From out of zero, he can create a particular epitome. And one more example very quickly. This is about Pakistan. I hate to say this, but still I would like to say the leadership quest. Vivian Richards was a great West Indies player. Vivian Richards, if you watch Vivian Richards' shots, you'll be really, really falling in love with cricket. Aqib Javed, the little spinner, was taken by Imran Khan. So, like Sachin Tendulkar and Krishnamacharya Srikanth, this story also Aqib Javed and Imran Khan. Okay? So, everybody was saying Vivian Richards, Vivian Richards, Vivian Richards, Vivian Richards. So when he gets into Barbados and he plays the first match, Aqib Javed get 6 out of 27 in his debut match. And Vivian Richards' wicket was also the same. And then everybody goes and asks in press meet, how did you manage to get Vivian Richards' wicket? मुझे अंग्रेजी नहीं आता. Then they ask in Hindi. He is asking only one question. You know what was the question? What he would have asked? Can you guess? எப்படி விவின் ரிச்சர்ட்ஸ் அவனோட விக்கெட் எடுத்தீங்க? He asked only one question. And his reply was also one question. That's where Imran Khan's tactic was remaining.
Confidence.
No.
He asked a question to the reporters.
Yes. जी ये विविन रिचर्ड्स कौन है? That's what he asked. Which means you're speaking about somebody called as Vivian Richards. Who is he? That's what he asked. And everybody laughed and they appreciated Imran Khan. And then Imran Khan picks up the mic and says that if I had been giving the fear about Vivian Richards, this kid would not have given the. I wanted him to play like a dead frog, and that's what he did, and we won the match. Look, these kinds of leaders.
Cricket பார்த்தா தெரியும் சார்.
அவனுக்கு எதுவுமே தெரியாது. கவுண்டி கிரிக்கெட் வந்துட்டு நேராக he is going to West Indies. Aqib Javed. No, Mushtaq Ahmed, not Aqib Javed. Aqib Javed is a pacer. Mushtaq Ahmed, little pacer. Mushtaq, you can Google him, you can understand. So he did not know who was Vivian Richards. So we want that kind of leader.
So last question.
Yeah.
If we are appointing you, we are giving this who which you came to the interview for the job. We are giving 1.5 lakhs per month, and we have another job vacant in our company, soft skill trainer. We are giving 50,000. Which job will you?
In soft skills trainer, 50,000. Money is like a butterfly. You pay me 1,50,000 or 2 lakh or 3 lakh. It stays on my shoulder as a form of a debt, as a form of a bank expense, as a form of a hospital expense, as a form of a grocery expense, as a form of an accident expense. The money will go. The money will go. Whereas you pay me 50,000 for the soft skills job. And I want only 20,000 for my monthly income. I mean for the monthly expenses. I've got a very short family with less demands. And I can still save 30,000 in my bank. But what happens is that the money will also, this 50,000 is also like a butterfly. But the kind of lives that I touch being a soft skills trainer, that will give salvation for my daughter in the future and her children in the future. So if you ask me this 1,50,000 per month or the salvation for generations and generation, my money is on the salvation for generations and generation. That's how it is. Thank you so much. If you don't mind, consult within yourselves and send me the appointment order if I am appointed. Thank you. Yeah, sure.